Do you often face challenges with inefficient delivery when configuring large-scale projects? Today, I'll introduce you the powerful features of Kinco DToolsPro that streamline operations, enhancing both your efficiency and user experience. The first function is the component's multi-copy. DToolsPro supports a variety of batch copying types for variable changes. The change of the numerical value at the end of the variable name is mainly identified through the variable name. For example, MW1, 2, 3, and 4 can all be obtained through this function. But here's something to keep in mind. If MW4 doesn't exist, the duplication will stop at the last available variable, meaning the extra components will be bound to MW3 instead. The next is array index modification. This allows multiple components to reference different elements of the same array, and you can even customize the range. Variable offset adjustments are also available, perfect for batch switching bit variables. For example, MW0 bit 0 can be duplicated to MW0 bit 1, MW0 bit 2, and so on. In addition to batch copying of component variables, batch operations can also be performed on existing components. There are two types of batch operations: common property and batch modify. Common property allows you to modify shared properties of multiple components that have the same attribute. Batch modify, on the other hand, is used when components have different attributes. It generates a batch modification list where you can set or change variables, operation log content, and more. All in all, the batch modify function helps reduce repetitive work on tags and operations, significantly improving configuration efficiency. When it comes to updating variables on the HMI side according to the PLC program, the DToolsPro's Find and Replace feature offers a fast and efficient solution. You can locate variables, text, and macros, and filter component types and window ranges. For a more comprehensive search, it's generally recommended to select all elements. Partial replace here is kind of a fuzzy search feature, which is enabled by default. The function will find items that are similar to your input rather than the exact match items. If you only want to replace items that exactly match what you typed, just uncheck this option. Similarly, the macro instruction interface also contains a find and replace function, which makes switching variables quick and easy too. We have also developed new pointer variables and structure variables for DToolsPro. The usage of pointer variables is similar to the index address of I/O components. By switching pointers, different variable addresses of the same data type can be pointed to. It is usually used for repetitive screens and components. The address can be switched by binding a pointer, so you don't need to create screens and components repeatedly. Structure variables are used to group different data types into a single structure. For example, a single workstation might have a bit variable for start-stop status and word variables for position and operation progress. Instead of managing these variables separately, we can wrap them into a structure, making everything related to that station easier to manage. Finally, there's the color picker function. With it, you can pick up colors directly from anything on your screen, whether it's text color, image color, or the color of any component. And it's not limited to just the configuration screen. You can grab colors from anywhere on your computer screen. All right, that wraps up today's session. If you've come across any other useful features in DToolsPro, don't hesitate to share them. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.